Hey VC, how you doing? It's Beatle Brad. Glad to see each and every one of you. Thought I'd give you an update on how I'm feeling and how I'm doing. Glad to see you, definitely, each and every one of you. I want to thank all of you for all the terrific cards that you've sent me, all the terrific gifts that you've sent me, and all of your prayers. You have no idea what a blessing it is. I've got a lot to tell you, so what do you say we get started in talking about my health? Basically, I'm planning on doing a video to show some more Beatles stuff. I've got record store day that I want to show. My wife did get some things, but I didn't get the Badfinger. I really, really wanted the Badfinger album, but my wife just, she can only find so much. Plus, I was in the hospital when that went on, so she couldn't do it. But I did get a couple things for Record Store Day, and I also want to show what I got at Beatle Fest. So I do have a lot more videos coming up, but for right now, all of a sudden, we went in for this operation in the hospital. For those of you who don't know, I've got cancer growing inside my stomach itself. So it's growing inside there, and it looked really bad. So they went in and they started working on it. They put me to sleep, the operating room. My voice is a little rough and a little harsh because I'll have to tell you about that in a minute. So with that cancer, it is growing inside my stomach. So part of my stomach needs to come out for taking that out. And so a little bit of it's growing also inside my pancreas. So they just need to shave off a little bit of my pancreas, which your pancreas is about the size of a pear. It's kind of heavy on one end and smaller at the other end. So they're just going to take a little bit at this end because the cancer is growing up against that as well. A lot of you have wondered what's been going on and why. I've just been very weak to do this, so that's why I'm not doing videos right now, a lot of them. I showed some other Fest for Beatle fans of Lawrence Jubler and Steve Hawley and showing videos like that, just because I've just been weak. I've been losing a lot of blood. They gave me 2 full bags of blood before I went into the hospital to go along with the operation, and during the operation itself they gave me 2 more bags because I've lost so much blood, meaning that cancer has pushed through one of the walls of my stomach, the lining, and it's creating internal bleeding. So every time you go to the bathroom you lose a lot of blood. For those of you who don't really understand what I'm saying. So they did they tried to get the tumor itself, but they couldn't get into it. They need another specialist to do it, so they couldn't do the operation. But they did cut 2 smaller pieces, which they think is also cancerous, and they're going to test all of that and go through labs to see what that is. But as they were taking me, they were cleaning that all up. They used, to go inside to cut those little pieces, they used robotics, which was kind of cool. They had like little robots going in there and little snippets and all that kind of stuff. I was asleep during all this, wasn't awake, so this is what the surgeon told us they were going to do. As I was coming to, getting towards the end of the operation, at that point things got really bad and my lungs collapsed and started gaining fluid, which is not good. They started losing me basically on the table, and so they shoved a pipe down my throat. That's why my throat's all scratchy. It's because the healing is still going on in my throat. But I was in the ICU for 2 days with that pipe down my throat, and it was miserable because I couldn't breathe that well. I couldn't really catch my breath, and they had a horrible time with that tube in my throat. They had the tube down there because the lungs, they had to rebuild the lungs, like I said, because the lungs collapsed. So that tube went down there to rebuild the lungs and give the strength back into the lungs themselves. So, like I said, they couldn't do the operation at all. The surgeon didn't feel comfortable enough. So today, whenever you're watching this, but Friday, I'm going to be going to see a specialist. They're flying in out of town, another surgeon who is precise and perfect in doing what operation this is that I need next. So they will do another operation sometime in May is what they're talking about, the next operation, but it's going to be intense. Wow, I'm really not looking forward to it. The operation itself will take 10 hours for the operation. That's just a long time for anesthesia. Plus, I'll probably be in the ICU for part of the hospital for a couple days, probably at least 3 or 4 days, and then recovery probably another 2 or 3 days. And then they need to realign. When they go in there and they take out the cancer, this time they're taking the cancer out completely. They're cleaning that all out. Like I said, they're taking a little bit of my pancreas, and they're taking half of my stomach out with it as well. So they were taking half my stomach. They're gonna have to realign my whole digestive tract. So all the piping and everything that helps you eat and digest and go to the bathroom, sorry, I don't mean to be crude, that will have to be realigned, and they'll have to redirect all of that, because a lot of that's all been taken out that goes through your stomach and everywhere else. I'm all bruised up everywhere. I don't know if you can see that or not. But my arms, gosh, they put in IVs. They stuck in IVs, keeping me alive when all of that lungs collapsed. It was a really close call. But God is still good. He is still with us. He has guided my wife and I, and through all this and through all the wildness of this. And like I said, we're getting ready for another operation. I don't know exactly when that'll be. This Friday I'll find out when it is in May. But it will be 10 hours. It will be a big deal, big procedure. But I thought I'd let you know, because you are my viewers. But not only my viewers, you guys are my friends. Those of you that are my new subscribers, I've got tons more Beatles stuff to go. I've got more solo stuff to go. This is just a little bump. And this is reality. A lot of people probably wouldn't tell other people what's going on in their health, but I'm telling you because I care for you as my viewers, and I care for you as people, because each and every one of you are very special to me. And a lot of you have become family to me, and we communicate and all of that. And so without a vinyl community, it would be pretty tough, because I know you guys are praying for me, and I know you guys care for me. And like I said, and I appreciate your gifts. I had a lot of fun showing my stuff, and I still am. I just gonna need some more recovery time. So when you're watching this video and I just give you a heart or a thumbs up, I'm so sorry. I really want to reply and type out and say what's going on, but I'm very weak. I'm very tired because of lack of blood. Like I said, losing so much blood. I've had more blood pumped into me since this, but even though you have blood put in, the blood still comes out because there's still a problem. So you're still losing blood regardless if they put in 1 bag or they put in 20 bags. You're still going to lose that blood. So, but I will keep you posted of when the next one's coming up. And like I said, I still want to show what I got for Record Store Day. Got a couple things. I was in the hospital, so my wife got them for me, but I didn't get the bad finger. I really wanted that. Definitely wanted that, but it didn't happen. But I'll show you what I got on that. And I got a bunch of stuff at Beatle Fest, and looking forward to showing you that. So I do have some up and coming videos. I've got a bunch of other videos Beatle-wise. I haven't even gotten through the rest of my collection yet. So this is just kind of a medical update, and as soon as I'm over with the surgery on this, I'll be up and feeling healthy and feeling better. I'm doing videos and sharing with you and laughing and having a good time. and everything will be great. Everything will be just good. But the Lord is going to guide us through this, and we will get through this. But I just thought I'd let you know, as my viewers, what's going on and keeping you up to date. And for my new viewers, this is what's going on right now. As my next door neighbor's air handler comes on and I have to yell louder. But I just thought I'd let you all know. So hang in there with me. Don't leave. I'm not going anywhere. Lord willing, I'm not planning on, quitting and doing videos. Lord willing, I continue to do videos. As long as He keeps me alive, I keep sharing and showing and teaching and enjoying each and every one of you. So I want to say thank you very much, my loyal followers that are with me. You guys are fantastic. You guys are not just the VC or the music community. You guys are family. You guys are my friends, and I approach you guys that way more so than just saying, oh, you're a bunch of viewers and numbers. You guys mean something to me as I get ready for my next operation. And even after I'm done with my operation, you guys are still right there with me, and we will continue on with more Beatles stuff. But for now, this is kind of where I am, and I'll keep you posted. So as I say on my channel, I'm out of here. Take care, everybody. See ya.